Hey guys, so the testing that I was doing is the Illinois agility test. Seeing if it improves cardiovascular fitness by any chance. And that's the measurement topic which I was doing. So just let me sort all this out quickly. Yep. So, yeah, just cardiovascular fitness is the capacity of the cardiovascular system to efficiently supply oxygenated blood to working muscles. So in other words, cardiovascular fitness is just how well blood circulates around the body. And also considering you'll be doing the test in a very short amount of time, hopefully no longer than 20 seconds, the main energy system you'll be using is your ATP system, which uses no oxygen. Like Usain Bolt, obviously a great example of very good agility, very good at using his ATP system. So benefits to health and exercise science. So agility allows for capability of changing directions and maintaining balance, which if you continue to do this fitness testing, the Illinois agility test, those will obviously improve as well. So over a long period of time, as you age, agility testing can benefit individuals by providing better support for the knee and helping prevention of osteoarthritis. And also agility testing can aid in the rehabilitation of those who are suffering from osteoarthritis, proving that it is beneficial for health. So just some tips for completing the test. You just want to move your feet as quick as possible, run as fast as you can through the straight points. Don't slow down for the last straight, just go as hard as you can for the last bit. And like I said, the test shouldn't take no more than 20 seconds, so make sure you use up all your ATP in your system and just push yourself. The aim for the Illinois agility test and some advantages. So to test your own or an athlete's agility or running agility. Sorry. So testing is very easy to do. You can do it out in your backyard if it's big enough, in your street if it's quiet enough. Not much equipment is needed. And the testing, like I said, can be done locally in your backyard if your street's big enough, if it's safe enough. Disadvantages are choice of footwear, and your results can be subjected due to timing inconsistencies. So just make sure that the stopwatch and phone, whichever one you were using, work fine. And also due to the testing having to be outside, weather can play a massive role. And the performance of the capability of actually being able to do the testing. So if it's too cold, if it's bucking down with rain, it's not like you can go outside and start running around. But also if it's too hot, you need to make sure that if you're going to do it, you need to make sure you're drinking water before, during, and after the test. So the equipment required is very little, only a flat surface, cones. I use shoes because I didn't have any cones. A stopwatch and measuring tape to measure the 10 meters in length and the 5 meters in width. So the procedure, so the length of the course, like I said, 10 meters long and 5 meters wide. 4 cones are used to mark the start, finish, and 2 turning points. Each cone in the middle, so the weaving parts are 3.3 meters apart. Yourself or the athletes should start lying down with your head facing up and hands down by side, which I did not do because I've had my shoulder operated on, and pushing like that doesn't feel right and it hurts a little, to be honest, so don't judge. You take off on the command of go, then run the course without hitting any cones and just run it as indicated, and finally gather your results. And my results were about 17 seconds. So safety precautions, if it's weather, once again, if it's wet, falling over, injuring yourself is a high risk. So make sure just to pick a day where it's going to be dry and not going to be too hot, but not going to be wet. So if it's minimize the risk. Like I said, outdoors, heat, so heat exhaustion or dehydration. Like I said, keep your water up throughout the whole day, and just correct footwear. So make sure that you got shoes that are supporting you correctly. This is just a quick demonstration. See, at the start, I'm started lying down, head up, arms down by my side. I'm touching the floor at each turn, going in and out as fast as I can. Touching the floor. And then taking off down the end. And I did slow down at the end, but, I'm not the fittest. So two ways data is beneficial. In the data presented by Shani SD and the rest of them, in preference to osteoarthritis in the knee, two lot of control groups were given different exercises. So the first group had controlled strengthening quadricep exercises, so just like leg extensions, leg press sort of thing. And the second group were given agility testing. And so what the results showed was that the people who had osteoarthritis and were given the strength training just with the leg extension sort of things, they didn't recover as fast as those who were given the agility testing, such things as the Illinois agility test. So proving that it is beneficial for health and the data is beneficial. So the reliability of the test. So the Illinois agility test offers good reliability, but it can be compromised by the age of the participants. So if they're very young, then as they get older, their fitness levels are going to change. So the results are going to change a lot. And also just motivation of the participants. So if they don't want to be there sort of thing, they're not obviously going to perform the test like they should. And also how strict the test is being performed. That also comes into motivation of the participant as well. Therefore, testing the reliability of the test. So the validity. So according to Stuart Ollis, for adolescents aged between 16 and 18 who are overweight and have high risk of the onset of cardiovascular disease, they were given agility testing over a 7-week period with 4 to 6 sets 4 times a week. This proves to increase their cardiovascular fitness. But what they found was that over the 7 weeks, their resting heart rate, so systolic number, dropped dramatically. And so this just proves that the fitness test is valid and how much it actually is improving health of individuals who are overweight. And these are just all the references. So yeah, thanks guys. And Lenine, please give me good marks. Whatever it is.